is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Hi, I'm Brian. I love Hallmark spring movies.
I'm Brian. I like Hallmark spring movies.
I'm Dan, and I despise Hallmark spring movies, and this is the
Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host his podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Yes.
What a deep sighs there from Bry Guy.
Yeah,
Brian
man.
was back here.
Oh boy, I just thought about how this sense of dread came over me when I realized if you ask about our weekends and then you'll ask about how the grass is going, I don't want to get into it.
Oh, interesting. You're right ahead of us.
Yes.
How's that grass going, Bry Guy?
How is the grass going, Brian?
It's okay, but my wife is trying out something that I just I'm not on board with,
Oh, no.
and I'm like, well.
When it comes to the grass?
So you can put down this stuff that's like a cover to keep the seed in place and protect it from like the rain and birds and whatever. And her friend, our neighbor, was like, yeah, it's basically like a paper material. You should just shred paper and put it all over your lawn. And so she spent the weekend with our paper shredder, shredding every bill from the last 25 years that we have been storing and sprinkling it all over the yard where the ground is bare to cover the seeds that are under it, and hopes that it will just disintegrate into the ground. So right now it looks like it's snowed in areas in my yard because there's just these patches of
Brian,
white.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. That's just littering.
And I'm like, so this is just gonna go
That's
away?
actually
Yeah.
littering.
So wait till like a big gust of wind comes.
I don't know if you know that that's really bad for our planet.
Dude, there's nothing I could say that would. I'm like, she needs to get out of her system. So I don't know what to do about it except just like let the paper disintegrate into the ground and
Just let it burn.
then let it
If
burn all
anybody
night.
flips a cigarette into your yard,
Dude, if
Up
the
in
insurance
smoke.
companies hear this, we're in big
Dude.
trouble. Watch
Can
out.
you take a picture and send it to us later? Like, I can't envision this.
Picture a movie where the snow is just melting in the front yard, and it's luckily she stuck to the back because she's like, I'm like, you can't put that in the front. You can't do this to me.
people are going to be like, why is that a trash yard?
Yeah. They're like, oh, this is where the trash goes? Okay. And just start emptying their trash cans. It's ridiculous.
But is there a way for the shredded paper to not blow away?
It's
Someone
wet.
in the Bramble.
It's wet.
We water it so it like gets stuck into
It's been
the
a drought.
ground.
There's a double-decker in the double-decker Facebook chat that says we've done the paper before, but it had seeds mixed into the paper.
We have, in the paper. Yeah, I think that's the stuff you can probably buy like that. And Diana heard that and was like, oh, I can just make that.
Okay.
So she put down grass seed.
So you shred paper and then you water that.
Yeah.
And that then
You put the seeds in the ground.
Right.
You put the
I'm
paper,
looking this up. This is
shredded
wild.
paper over it, and then you turn on the sprinkler system to get everything wet. So
This
it
feels like a
Shredded
long
paper is an
con.
effective, eco-friendly, and free alternative.
Eco-friendly?
to straw for covering.
So we're gonna
grass
see.
seed.
It looks
Okay, so it's like straw.
ridiculous.
It retains moisture for germination, prevents seeds from washing away, and decomposes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it only decomposes if you have the right
right
kind of
paper?
paper.
Okay.
So there's that. This
So
is
paper
wild.
on the ground is eco-friendly.
No, I
Some
think,
paper.
I think only very specific paper is.
Because I made my kids pick up some paper the other day,
If
and
you're
now I'm like, well,
no,
this,
if you're shredding
I could have
bills,
just.
I get the
Lots-
feeling that's not going.
I don't know if that's gray paper. It's all kinds of paper though. So maybe on balance we're okay.
Maybe on balance, you're okay.
Construction paper.
Southern Living, 3 ways to use shredded paper in your. Before you start shredding a box of old paper, separate those that are garden safe from those that are not.
Right. We didn't. I mean, we lightly.
Newsprint brown paper
Yeah.
and some office paper can be shredded.
Some off.
We've done some of
Glossy
that.
paper, newsprint ads, colored paper,
we're not doing
window
that.
envelopes
No.
have a much greater chance of containing toxic chemicals.
We're not doing like the plastic stuff, the ads, the
Got it.
clearly fake.
Fascinating. Wow.
This is
How about that?
wild.
Dan, how was your weekend?
It was great, man. Really good.
Good.
Nice weekend. Baseball's back.
Baseball's
Sure
back.
is.
So life is good. The Yankees have yet to give up They've given it one run.
You know, which I was disappointed in.
Yeah. I mean, you can't,
2 games,
gotta
no
let
runs.
other people think they have a chance.
1 run.
You know what I mean?
So
last
what's the
night
playoffs look
was
like?
the Mariners. We shut them out as well, which is crazy.
Good for you.
And I know that for a fact.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah.
Way to speak
I
it
know
into
people didn't
existence.
see it coming.
I love that.
So 162-0 on the horizon for the Yankees
sounds
against the
like
World
it.
Series.
I went to so the P. You guys know the P Center downtown.
I'm
They
aware.
have 2 new music venues. One's
right.
an acoustic venue called the Mockingbird, I believe,
P-Boyd.
and then they have a larger venue, which is very cool, called
Skate and repeat.
It's the Coach Factory.
Okay.
I believe, or something like that.
Got it.
And I
Coach
saw a band called the Lone Bellow there at
Sure
this
it's not Skate
other
and Repeat?
venue. And guys,
For
this
short?
venue is so cool. It's like just
Wow.
a really cool venue, and we don't have that really a lot of like
Greenville's
cool.
already
venue.
cool.
We're up.
And-
We're on the. We're playing catch up when it comes
Sure.
to music venues with these
All
other
right.
cities like Charlotte, Atlanta, etc. This venue was very cool, and the Peace Center like owned that entire stretch of buildings that like was right next to the Peace Center. You know what I'm talking about? Before you get to the Reedy. And they've done really cool stuff there, and I was excited to go in and check it out. It's better than I anticipated.
Thumbs up from Brandon.
2 thumbs
Two,
up.
both of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think once they
Huge.
really fine tune the sound in there, because it's a really cool setup, but it poses issues acoustically until you fine tune it.
That's
and
tough for a
and this
music
was like I
venue.
think only the second concert that they had.
Especially
So-
a skate and repeat like that.
Yeah.
but no, it
skate
still
repeat would
sounded.
never-
It still sounded good. But as like a audio nerd, I was picking up on some things.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
really cool. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be in Greenville.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear it.
Renewed faith.
Yeah.
Renewed faith.
Yeah.
Renewed faith in the up and coming.
Statues coming any day.
Yeah.
Shout out Peace Center.
Shout out Peace Center.
Good people. Good people at the Peace Center. And they're announcing the
New-
new
that's
things
coming up.
like this week, I think. Or in a
It's
couple
coming up
weeks.
this week. Yeah, they have that
Wow.
thing where all the members get to go and get a drink for free.
Big week.
Can I become a member for the day?
No, you had to be a
You go
member
and
for
drink?
last season.
Honorary? Oh.
And then you get to show up to
Just go back
they
in
do an
time.
open bar.
I want to go and drink.
Sign up.
I want to go and drink. All right, let's talk about the royal setting, shall we?
Sure.
Okay.
Finally.
Royal setting. Saturday, March 28th, 2026 is when the movie premiered, and it went a little something like this. Rippy?
Hello, Brad. How did you know I was here?
You walked in.
Yeah, I could smell you from a mile away. You stank. You're rank.
Rippy, how
You're
are
rank. Brandon the rank is what I call him.
you? You come in. Rippy,
Rank. You rank. You stop stepping on my jokes there, Brian.
Rippy, how are you?
I'm good.
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 Why?
Fingers a little greasy right now.
Why?
I was eating some fried chicken out in the yard. I've been trying to expand to other boned meats.
Okay.
Are you okay, Brian?
Yeah, I'm just right on. I can't wait to hear this.
Good, because it seems like you think this is.
I'm
funny.
rooting for you.
Thank you. I appreciate the
But
fandom.
why of all the days to come in, the royal setting day?
Well,
That's a good question.
I was around town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Putting your fingers in
I've been
places.
trying other bone meats that aren't just, I've been ribs, calling dibs on ribs 2017. You remember? Then I said, what if there were other meats with bones that also were good? T-bone steak, a great option. Oh, it's good. Both sides are delicious. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you, Brand?
I don't like a T-bone.
I bet you eat a well-done sirloin.
No.
Like a baby boy. Hey,
baby
boy.
Baby
Give me that.
boy.
I'm Brank. Give me the well-done sirloin. You're like a baby boy. I don't want to talk about it, Brand.
Baby boys eat well done sirloins.
You said it.
with ketchup.
You said it. So I had fried chicken, and boy, was it good. And my hands were greasy. And I said, one place that could help me with this conundrum?
What's that?
Brandon, Dan at the studio.
But you don't like me.
I know, you suck, but Dan's awesome.
Benny, what are you doing here?
Benny!
Benny,
Hey! Things are looking up, Brank.
what's happening? Why did everyone come in today?
Rippy called me on my pager, and I was like, I'm there.
Wow, how
I
are
dropped
you?
everything I was doing at the taco casa, and I came running.
What? Did you are all working a shift?
Yeah, I was working a shift at the taco casa, Greenville Institution. They give me benefits.
They do? What are the
Yeah,
benefits?
2-for-1 tacos.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I get any discounts on gastrointestinal issues.
That's awesome.
You have another healthcare full service? It's not included.
All right, well, missed you, buddy.
Hey, missed you.
Anyway, my hands is greasy. I can't drive a car. Dan usually helps me out here, and I know you're prepared because you should have been prepared for a long time. Bran, how about you float me one of them naps?
Okay, so we moved.
You have a nap. I can see it right there. You got it. Float it to me. Kick it over. Hit me.
I don't have. I mean, I
Nap
have
me.
this piece of paper.
Float the nap, Bran. That's paper. That's not gonna remove grease from nothing.
It will help with your lawn, though.
I help with your well-done sirloin, baby boy.
All right, that's for you, Trutopia. Hope you're doing well. Ruby's done it. She found the jewel her client has been looking for. Her mom is proud of her, but it makes sense because Ruby's good. She's getting good buzzed for being quite the gemologist. The buzz has made it all the way to the Kingdom of Gullian, and they want her to come and restore the crown jewels.
Got a gullion of milk at home.
Something that they have been holding close to the vest for a while now, and she has to restore a vault full of jewels. Ruby's not sure that she can do it despite her name being Ruby
Rhinestone.
But her mom is Ruby Robinson. So when she arrives in Gullian, the car has a flat, and the driver isn't very helpful with this, and so she decides she's just going to walk.
The driver's doing the best they can.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Didn't even know they had a spare, though. I mean...
Never had this situation.
So she comes across a couple fellas out for a jog. They can point her in the right direction. Little does she know, one of them joggers is Prince Luca. So when she's introduced to Prince Luca at the palace, she is shocked. And Prince Luca really wants to push for things here at the kingdom to push forward, move forward, because we've been holding everything really close to the vest forever.
Yeah.
We want to
do
push
things
forward
differently.
So when she's working with some of the jewels and stuff, he's like, "Hey, let me live stream this to the palace Instagram." And the lady who's like running the show over there is like, "We don't do that. We don't do that here." So things between Prince Luca and Ruby progress quickly. He asks her to design his crown for Coronation Day. It's Coronation Day.
Coronation Day.
Windows are open, so's that door. Prince Luca's wearing a crown of and asks her,
They're on the inside.
happy Easter week.
Thank you.
And asks her to join him for this centennial celebration. Okay. So they start hanging out more. They're really digging each other, but ultimately she's fired from the gig for giving the royal family too much press. Again, they don't want press. They don't want people in their business, none of that. And so they're very much against any sort of press. Luke is very sad by this, and his mom begins to realize that maybe she done goofed. And Ruby begins to realize that maybe she done goofed leaving in the first place because she still has a job to do. So she sneaks in the back door, and she's able to finish the crown. He walks in. She gives him the crown. He loves this crown. He loves her. It's serious stuff. And mom comes in and apologizes for goofing and says, "You should stick around. You should join us for celebration. You should join us for coronation." They kiss, and that's it. No coronation.
No
And that,
coronation.
my friends, was the
royal setting.
Is it a royal setting or the royal setting?
I have a.
A
I could
royal
be wrong.
setting, sure. Let's do a royal setting.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
do it. We'll do that. Let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll see what happens on the other side of this break here on Deck the
Deck the
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, Trace, how's it going?
Hi, I
you doing
love
all
you.
right? I love
Yes.
you too. Where have you been?
Well, I've been doing a lot of different things.
Okay.
You guys know Takali's?
No.
You don't know
I don't know. I do know Tocali's. It's right off of Main on Begoners.
Begoners, yes.
Yeah, Begoners.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been instrumental.
Have you been have you reopened?
I've reopened Takali's.
Tocali's is back and
It's
reopened.
back and reopened.
I didn't know it was legal.
It is not.
It isn't.
No.
So you're announcing it
We're
right
not
now
open. Wink, wink.
on Begoners.
On Begoners.
Okay.
We're not, Brian. We're
I'm
not open.
I know.
What's the one thing you should totally not get at Tocali's?
2 of our best sellers.
Which
I can't tell you on air.
No, none of us could say it. It'd be kicked right off the podcast airwaves. Yeah. Are you doing anything else, or just all your time's been spent at the college?
All my time's been there and then hanging out with Wrigley.
Rig, you hanging out with Rig?
Yeah. Tell me what we've been doing, Rig.
Oh, well, we've been really bad. We've been back together. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to make sure it's stuck. But yeah, Trace and I are giving it a go.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's not going well.
It isn't,
It's not going,
Trace.
no, because here's the thing about Wrigley. He's gone 8 days a week at the place.
Fitzy's?
Fitzy's.
You didn't remember
I hate him
Fitzy's?
so much, Dad.
Does he never invite you
He
to
doesn't put any
Fitzy's?
work into our relationship.
I asked her to go to Fitzy's for Carol night so many different times. It's where we rank all the carols in the bar based on singing ability. It's 2026. Thank you very much.
You can see why that might
So
be
if you're
an
a
issue.
Carol, come on down.
You can see why that might be an issue.
For us
You
to
can
rank.
see why that might be an issue. Yes, Fred.
I can 100% see that, Trace, how that could possibly be an issue. Does he ever invite you when it's not Carol night to come to the bar?
No.
Never.
And my name's not even Carol. It's like he wants to embarrass me. He knows how much I love that name.
But do you get to
He
say
knows how when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was be Carol.
you wanted to be Carol?
My mom wouldn't let me. My mom said, you're Trace through and through.
Well, you're an adult now. You could change your name if you wanted
They
to.
won't let me.
Who won't let you?
The Garden of Eden.
The Garden of Eden.
Yes. I go there, I talk to whom I'm supposed to.
All right, it's time to.
I also tried to take her to Tops Only night. We all spin tops. There's a tops competition. And then one mofo brought one from Inception. We all got had. We had to make a no Inception rule. It's a no Inception Tops Only night at Fitzy's.
Still
right
spinning.
after Carol night.
Still
she got
spinning.
invited to that. She got offended. It was pretty crazy.
You can see why I hate that movie.
Really? It's Tops Only night. You know what you won't find there? My pants.
That's whatever.
It's time to talk about the royal setting. Let's break this movie down. We're going to start with a hot take. So we're going to share exactly how you felt about this movie. Do not hold back, and I'll start with you. Bri, what'd you think about this one?
Yeah,
that's the picture.
We
of the
got a
paper.
picture.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
that's
is-
not
So
bad.
this isn't bad.
Oh, could be
this
worse.
Is,
Could be worse.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
side of the yard is a lot more paper. And this is like if you were back looking at the whole yard, it would look a lot more like snow. Up close, you see
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So that's what we're working with there. Anyway, tough weekend for a movie about kings. Tough. It's not their fault.
There was
not-
no way
It is
for them to know.
always the king's fault. Want to be very clear.
Right, no, but it's not the movie producer's fault. They didn't
There was no
know.
way to know at the time.
The
Dude,
calendar-
I swear, when we were downtown on Saturday, I was protesting this movie.
It all kind of it's hard to know the line there.
Dan went to the No Kings Greenville, and with just a picture of this sign with
That's
an
right.
X through it,
Yeah.
of this
Yeah.
movie poster.
I was like, I got a screener. I don't know why the rest of you guys are here. Oh my God.
You guys are just anticipating it. So that's not their fault. I can't hold it against them. But what I can't hold against them is how boring it was. Very boring for me. I did like the friend and the other crew member worker there. I liked that relationship more than the main character relationship. At first I was super annoyed by the
All of it?
but the guy in the room, she called him Fred. His name was George.
Yeah.
At first, I was just like, "This is so lame," but then I kind of liked it. I like how it ended up a little bit.
yeah.
I didn't mind that at all. You got to do
You're an
something.
embarrassment.
Yep, thank you. So I get why they had to do that, but just so boring. And he argued against the traditions that they had been using for so long because he wanted to open it up. But unless you are against him, and then he uses them like his mother's helper there. He was like basically he pulled the king card.
Still throwing some monarchy out when he needs
100%.
it. Yes, of
So
course.
he's still in him. You know, he gets
Yeah,
back
yeah,
into a
it's-
corner, and the
Yeah.
oppression and all that's still there. So overall, just
Maybe he's born with it. You know what
maybe
I mean?
it's Maybelline.
Yeah.
Listen, monarch if you do, monarch
Maybe
if you
it's
don't. You know what I mean?
monarchy.
So
man.
overall, just a
Doing
little
stuff here today.
too boring for me.
I enjoyed this more than I thought that I would. I'll be honest with you. Yes, I know.
Creepy boy with your steak.
I
Well
had
done, his shoe leather.
I had every intention.
Grayer than his last name.
I had every intention of not liking this movie. It looked like a snoozer. It sounded like a snoozer. And it was a bit of a snoozer, but I did enjoy it over. I was surprised that I was enjoying myself. I'll be honest with you. You know, I am who I am, and sometimes the old tropes and the old movies and the whatnots still work for me. So, yeah. This was just an okay for me, but I liked it more than I thought that I would. So do it that way.
You liked it more than you thought. It was just an okay
Yes.
for you.
Yeah.
Listen, this movie could have been worse. I don't know how off the top of my head, but I'm sure it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there would be a way to make it worse. Boy, oh boy. From the opening scene, and I do want to be clear, like Jen Lilley and Dan Jeannotte have been in these movies together. They both have been working a very long time and they are pros. This movie, on the other hand, does not do them any favors. The first scene in this movie, Jen Lilley's talking to her mom and they explain the plot like two characters who are watching the film. They have never talked to each other before that scene. Like, have legitimately, I don't know how else to say it. Like, and from that moment forward, we have a problem. And I know that we have wait what's to get to, but the main problem is that this very esteemed, distinguished country of Gullian has crown jewels that they are hiring out to the United States to come to clean and to make right for some reason.
That's right.
And
Yes, that's
it
the
is
movie.
a laughable premise.
Oh, okay.
No one can do it like us.
That crown jewels, I don't know if you know this, crown jewels notoriously they are shown. Notorious. Crown jewels are notorious for, remember how the monarchy's in charge? Here are their crown jewels.
Yeah, crown jewels are kind of like the crown jewels of crown jewels.
That's right.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're notorious
100%.
for not being hid under a bushel. No, they're going to let it shine. Right? And in this movie, the premise of this movie
got away from us.
is that
now they're
this,
dusty.
this esteemed country that everyone speaks in a British accent has decided to hide their crown jewels for centuries for some unknown reason. And then they're going to hire someone from New York named Ruby Rhinestone to come
Ruby
and dress them up.
Her name is not Ruby Rhinestone.
It should be.
That's the premise of this movie. And I'll let Bran get to this, but you should have seen the look on his face where we don't even get to the end of the movie. This movie is all the stuff that should have been on the cutting room floor somewhere. This movie is atrocious. It is unfortunate. And it's one of, if not the worst of the year. I'm looking at you, Ranch movie with Allison Sweeney. You're duking it out with this movie.
Man, that's
You know it. I know it.
I don't know
we
it.
both know it.
No.
this one
I don't
definitely has an
know.
army though to bring to the table, right?
I don't know it.
I don't know what's worse. All the exams in week 2 of college or, hey, why don't we show the ground jewels to people? Have you guys ever thought? Have you guys ever
They're
thought?
too sad,
You know,
Dusty.
we have
They're
these
sad.
crowns. We have these. What if there's could we get somebody here?
No.
We got a bunch of people that are trained. No.
Nah.
Dude, could we get somebody from the States? But they have a fun name, right? What about Ruby Rhinestone?
No, it's Ruby Robbins.
Ruby
I heard
Rhinestone.
she understands the soul of a stone.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you,
She's
can
on
you
the cover of the
imagine
magazine.
can you imagine like King George III 10 years after the Revolutionary War, like asking like, I don't know, James Madison's nephew to come over and clean the crown? What are we doing? So it's like unbelievably
They're trying
stupid.
to-
You would both agree
they're-
that the premise of the movie is unbelievably
I think they're
stupid.
trying to create like a bridge between the two countries.
a Gullian over the gully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Over the moat.
It's a Gullian bridge. Cost you 10 Gullians.
It does seem like a very.
The exchange rate really good. Right now.
It's
Very favorable.
$1 to 10 Gullians.
It does seem like a very specific to Gullian problem. Like they
Yes.
are so
Yes.
against any sort of press or publicity
Yeah.
or people knowing anything about them that they have forgotten about their crown jewels
I don't. It's hard
because they
listen,
don't want anyone to know.
When I first started watching these movies, and the first one was, Crown for Christmas. Yeah. Was it Cordelia, something, Trevinia? I don't know. And it's just England. And I was I couldn't get over it. And over the course of the last 8 years, I've been worn down to completely
the least of our problems.
to where I will 100% give you fake country. Everyone speaks with a British accent, and I don't care. Can you imagine a white colonial nation not wanting you to see the coronation or crown jewels?
No, well, they don't.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, that is the antithesis of what that is. And I couldn't. Why is this movie? Why are we moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough. Tough out there.
It does feel like it was the thing they added on to make sense of the
Why she's
point
coming.
of the movie.
Yes.
Because the point of the movie is that she's going to come and she's going to fix the jewels. Well, why would the jewels not be in pristine condition?
All the time.
Well, they're very, they don't want anybody to know any of their stuff.
You have to
And,
pay
like,
money to do a tour of England's crown jewels. And in London, it's literally a line every day.
Yeah.
For people to look at the crown jewels.
And so every question you have about this kingdom is explained by, well, they're mysterious and secretive.
That's right. We don't know anything about our king.
Yeah.
Or like we've never seen inside a castle. How have they not revolted by now?
Yeah.
It's a great question actually throughout history, but the reality is like it's I mean, it's tough to do
Man,
that.
just
tough
everything
to
fell.
do what you did.
Everything
If you're
fell.
watching on YouTube, it's really hard
Yeah.
to do that the way you did it.
Scott should have made these a little better.
You put your phone. No.
no.
Scott,
Don't
you're
throw
above board.
Scotty.
You
is
put
the
your
perfect
phone on there like
introduction.
you've never done anything a day in your life. And they were, man,
the
that was a
monarch
mistake.
must have made this one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's weird that this country is just like classic crown, not wanting to brag about their crown jewels or their monarchy. That's normal. It's like they just let us live our lives regularly. Maybe they share all their wealth equally. I don't know. Is he making it worse? Is Gullian the best place to live? It's hard. The movie's real bad anyway, and there's some accents and some performances. And you guys with your Fred George stuff can absolutely kick it down the road. Get lost.
Speaking of which, it's time for all the feels.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah, please.
The Fred situation gave me feels. I liked it. I liked the back and forth, or the back and not forth
Sure.
there
That's right.
for a while. That really worked. And then when he finally does talk, and when she talks to what's his name?
Luca?
Luca. And it was like, hey, just because he's this doesn't mean that you should know his name.
Right.
Like everybody should be called by
Yeah.
their actual name.
That's a good
I
point.
appreciated all of that. I really liked it, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
You should be.
It worked for me. Well, you don't know me at all. Yeah, this is the time where I like really suppress the embarrassing feels that I have. I decided
You should be ashamed.
I
Just
decided
say it.
1,500 eps in. I can't do this anymore.
can't.
This is the one. It broke me.
This
Dan?
shares too much of myself.
Did you let
I
Brian
haven't.
give a feels?
I
My
haven't.
feels
Brian.
is you skipping Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the paper gem thing actually worked for me. At first I'm like, that's kind of lame, but then I kind of like that idea. You make a paper gem, you write something on it. What a nice thing. Also, Deirdre, she was the car driver and then she was the flower
Yeah.
seller. She had a killer bird dress on.
And
I thought,
Deirdre on my
what a nice
guitar.
shirt that would be if I could just get like a bird shirt.
A bird
bird
shirt.
on.
I bet you they
Oh,
don't sell those.
Put a bird
Probably
on it.
hard to find. Maybe in Gullian.
Gullian.
All right,
cost you,
let's- Dan, you don't have anything.
I
For
tell
real.
you skipping Brian guy was pretty great.
Okay.
Fred, who's somebody in the chat? Some people get to watch this live, RainbowJamPlus.com. In the chat said, "Who's Fred?"
Oh, if you don't watch.
We, for as much as Bran embarrassingly loved that, it didn't make the cut of his synopsis. There is a guy who's like the British royal guard who they can't talk, can't move, just standing watching her as she's polishing the crown jewels, and she's like, "Hey," he doesn't
All
say a
above
word.
board.
Yeah, well, come on,
100%.
man. What'd you think was happening there? You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, there's a night for that at Fitzy's. He is just staring blankly at
You watch.
attention, and she decides to have a conversation with him and calls him Fred. And so the whole movie, anytime she's struggling or she's blah blah blah, she talks
opens
to
up
Fred.
to Fred.
He doesn't respond, and at the very end, when they kick her out of the castle, it turns out he's made her something, and then he tells her that his real name is George, and basically thanks for the friendship.
Thanks for the memories. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the way, what, and the what the Hallmark here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Really good today. All right, stop shredding the papers, guys.
Yep.
We're back. It's time to get to the wait what. There'll be plenty of time to shred later. Let's get to the wait what. So we talk about what in this movie made us go wait what. I'll start with you, Brett.
Yeah, Luca pretending he wasn't a prince. I kind of thought it would go somewhere, and it was really for no good reason. It didn't seem. She was just like, "Oh, you're the guy." He's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
That was. I
Yeah.
was like, "That's it." Like,
Yeah.
So that I didn't really get that. For me, it felt like they had fairy tale music playing in the background the entire movie.
The first 3 notes were angels we have heard on high, and then it switches angels and then they went to something else.
But it felt like aggressive in this movie, like
Yes.
more noticeable to me than in most
Yeah.
movies. And I feel like maybe it was a sound thing where it was like it's just too quiet and all you're hearing is like breathing noises. So we just got to keep cranking this music. It was just kind of distracting for me, the music nonstop. It went on for so long. I'm like, they gotta surely like bring it down for conversation. Nope, just keep plowing right through.
That's right. Yeah, the editing on this movie is kind of weird in
Yeah,
general.
yeah,
But the sound mixing is something.
He says the crown jewels are going to help with the economy. And then that was all she was just like, yeah, everybody understands what that means. Like, I guess when you talk
When we
about
start selling tickets to these bad boys,
if people
the economy's going to go through the roof.
if people are out and about and it's an attraction, I guess that's
And
maybe
when they
what
pocket all the money, when the crown of Gullian pockets all the money, then I'm sure the
that helps
economy's going to be
their
great.
economy. And the last thing was just she got a crown made so fast,
So fast.
and not a fan of the crown.
Well,
myself.
that's the most tepid. Like it's the worst crown.
Worst crown I've ever seen, I think.
It's a toy crown.
Yeah, it was a joke.
The crown
Right?
that she comes up with is a toy crown. It
was-
is a Burger King crown.
Yeah, which we should have got for this episode.
I said it while we were watching.
Yeah,
We should have gotten
100%.
crowns.
I thought of it too yesterday, and I forgot all about it.
You should have stopped by the King on the way here and been
Should
like, "Can you
have.
just flip me 3 crowns?" Least you could do.
The
Burger King
least.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So, one, I love the scene where she walks in to talk to Fred and she has a napkin full of food and she says, I got one of everything from the market. And then we see she brought back 1 banana, 1 apple, and some grapes.
That
And
market
that
sucks.
is one of everything at the market. Shout out. Guys, this crown sucks.
Yeah.
This crown is bad. It's not a good crown. We watched Descendants 2, better crown.
Yep.
In that Disney Channel
Bigger
original
budget.
movie. Bigger budget, bigger crown.
Better crown.
This is a bad crown. It
Yep.
it literally looks like a toy crown.
Yeah. You think he was listening when we just did this a few minutes ago?
Did you guys-
I didn't hear this.
We just did this whole conversation right before you started.
Oh, us. Yeah, did you hear us talk about
He
it?
didn't hear you.
Oh, you talked about it during your
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
He
talking
did.
to me about you guys during
No.
the okay.
Oh, no.
Wow, a lot of we did. We just went over it.
Yeah, it was a toy crown.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We should
I
have gotten a
said we
Burger
should've gotten the
King.
Burger King crowns.
Oh, no, I was reading over my way.
And I thought of it yesterday
Yeah.
and forgot till
I'm sorry. I was reading over my way once.
It's
sorry.
all right. It hurts, but we'll get over it.
now we know what you think though.
Benny gets it, though.
Benny, I get it. Burger King's a great place. You have it your way.
But you don't work there. You work at Taco Casa.
I know it was a tough break on the application process.
Oh, you wanted to work for Burger
I
King.
wanted it. There was only 1 spot available.
Who'd it go to?
Fred. Real name's George. I'm listening.
He's on it. He's on it. Guys, I want to talk about how bad The Crown is.
Yeah, please, Brandon. Finally.
And then this was as shocking and abrupt an ending as I can recall. Not even like a short scene at the end of the coronation. Like this,
You were so pissed.
The whole movie is like coronation.
Coronation.
We got to do all this for what reason?
Coronation.
And then nothing. We don't get to. It's just like, hey, that's it. That's all that we have time for. Come back next week for more.
Does it happen? Maybe it doesn't even happen.
Don't know. It was crazy. It was such an abrupt ending, and I couldn't believe it. Dano,
Yeah.
and why is it The Crown?
The Crown sucks in this movie.
man. Can we talk about The
it's
Crown?
Unbelievable that they tried to pass that
It's like
crown.
Burger King.
Burger King, am I right?
We should have got crowns for
Have
Burger
it
King.
your way. That's exactly right. Yeah. I already mentioned the opening scene. Guys, go watch it. I know that these movies have to set up plot and they have to talk, but a mother and daughter have never spoken like this to each other in any setting in anyone's life ever. I guarantee you. They talk about each other like they're reading each other's resumes to each other, and no one else is in the room. It is crazy. It just like. It would be like me reading through Brian. Not only you're a technical writer, you lived in Danvers, Massachusetts,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Do you remember
right.
that
Yeah,
time when you lived
absolutely.
there?
Before I moved here to South
Yeah,
Carolina to
you're
join
a
this
longtime
podcast.
fan of the Boston Bruins. What in the world are we doing? You birthed her. You've known her whole life. God, it was terrible. I didn't know what to do with that scene.
Yeah.
Upon arrival, they take her after she gets laid. Blah blah blah. They take her to the room that they've hidden the crown jewels in.
Right.
They're like, we keep them in a room.
The shed.
Right?
Back.
And it's like a cabin or like it's underground or something. So they take her to the room.
The game
and
room.
she's talking she's talking to Dan Jeannotte down there or somebody down there. And then the woman
that room.
who's
Yeah.
trying to split them up comes down and goes, what are you doing down there? Like, well, we had to take her to the crown jewels. And then she says, we've brought some of the jewels up to where you will be looking at them and refreshing them.
That was the
whatever they're
game
doing.
room where they put them. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why move jewels to third look? Like you took her down to the crown jewels. There is plenty of space. Why did you take her down there? If you're like, psych, we brought some up for you to work on in a different room. We could have skipped this whole process.
Well, because you never want all the crown jewels in one place.
No,
That's
you got to
true.
split them up.
That's
It's
true.
like
Easier
having
for-
all of the president's cabinet. in one
right.
place.
Right.
You know, it's like designated survivor. You get it.
designated
Saying-
You understand?
Designated jewel survivor.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Designated
You need
jewels
the
survivor.
designated
spot.
jewels
That's right.
survivor
In case they
in another room.
manage to destroy the jewels.
Yes, it can
That's right.
still be in the same building but different rooms.
Different rooms, same
can't-
building.
You can't get a whole building.
Can't lose.
You can't get a whole.
That's
building.
right. We hear that he's live streaming the coronation for the first time, and it's a big deal. What? Guys, we watched Princess Diana get married live on television. Brian and I were both alive for that.
This is different.
Every single solitary thing that any kingdom has done that makes them look more like a kingdom is televised live. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it. What are these in secret? Are they eloping when the queen and king marry somebody? Like, what do you mean no one's ever seen this before? I'm very why have monarchy if not do monarchy things? Can you believe he's trying to live stream the coronation? Well, that is the whole point. Is for others to see you in your regal splendor. From what I understand, it's the year of our Lord 2026.
Of our Lord
You have
of Gullian.
guys.
That's right. Lord Gullian.
I don't care about the royal family, and I couldn't avoid King Charles happening. Couldn't avoid it. Like, there's no world in 2026 where this country isn't live streaming to their own citizens the coronation of their king, and we don't even get to see it. I'm beginning to think it didn't happen.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
That's the question.
There are two running gags in this movie. There's a curtsy bit,
That's right.
and there's a Fred George bit. And if you take those two bits out of this movie, it's under an hour. And I stand by that. They both die immediately. Neither bit works. You and I both know it. And I would say this, here's the one thing I'll give you, and you still should be ashamed of yourself, but here's what I'll give you.
Deal.
The Fred George bit is marginally better than the curtsy bit.
yeah.
That's what I'll give you.
We win. That's a huge win.
But they're both
That's
terrible.
huge.
I want to
That's
be
big
very
for
clear.
us.
They're both
That will
terrible.
be stricken from the
And
record.
The move.
Nope.
He liked
nope.
the bit.
Nope. Sure didn't. I did not. And have I mentioned the crown?
Can we talk about the crown?
That's all I got.
I think I would pick banana over grape and apple as well, though. I'm kind of with Fred on that.
I'd pick grapes.
I like grapes
Give me
a
apple.
lot, though.
Give me a good apple.
Really?
Wow.
Can't
Gotta
do
be
an
great.
apple. It makes
Give me
my
a
throat
wine
itch.
sap.
I can go pretty nuts on apples.
Gets out of hand.
Yeah, but then you throw grapes in the mix. And
Grapes-
grapes get away because it's just like
100%. Non-stop.
Like it's like apple.
I would have grapes third.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Grapes third.
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
Do you
Unless
even
it-
know him?
Unless the grape's perfect, it sucks.
You'd go.
What is it?
I'm not eating mediocre grapes.
I don't think I've ever had.
I mean, assume they're perfect grapes.
No,
though,
a mushy
from
grape
the
is
market.
the devil.
Just
Sure.
wine, dude. It's just wine.
I'm out on grapes. I guess I'm out on grapes.
Red?
Wow.
Green, you probably like green more than red, too, don't
Probably
you?
would choose a green over red.
Yeah, poser.
Yeah, 100%
You-
poser.
What language was that? What language of origin? Yeah, poser.
You poser.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, grapes
nuts, dude.
third. Grapes
That's
third. Apples,
tough,
bananas, then
man.
grapes.
Man.
Apples and bananas. Let's get to the Hallmark. It's
Sure.
where we wonder what could have been, maybe happened. Get some clarity. Any questions we still have? What are we still wondering about? That's what we're going to talk about right now.
Yeah.
Brian Guy, what are you still wondering about after the movie's done?
Sure. So gemologists are pretty important for like ranking the quality of a stone. And I just kept thinking, like, man, AI is just gonna blow that industry up. Like, are they legitimately? Are they worried about like not being valued as like you can look at a stone and do it all? Sort of like with ABS in baseball. It's like the umpire has a value until you tap your helmet. It's like
Till you're CB
till you're nothing. Yes, exactly. And you get overruled every time.
8 straight times.
It's kind of like, as a gemologist, like, what's your next move? What do you do to protect your industry? I mean, you can polish all day, like, but robots can also polish things. So, gemologists, like, what are you gonna do? Like, balls in your court. What are you doing?
She's Ruby Rhinestone. She'll figure
she's
it
got
out.
the name. The robot can't take the name, but I'm just wondering about the
Again,
disruption.
she's not Ruby Rhinestone.
She is
Trademark
100%
that.
Ruby,
Robinson.
Rhinestone.
Trademark
Ruby
that.
Rhinestone Robinson. That's her middle name.
Triple R. Triple H. Wrestling.
Sure.
How do you like me now?
Sweatsuit.
Not much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess mine's how'd the coordination go? Did the live stream go okay?
How's that
We didn't
Wi-Fi?
get any of this. Tell us a lot about it. Give us nothing.
Yeah.
How'd it go, Dan?
Yeah, so I don't know if you know of a little program called Hallmark Movie Drafts.
Yeah, I've
heard
it's
of
a show where
that.
they rank Hallmark movies based on actors, and they rank them. We've been on the show.
We all have.
I've won the championship.
Yeah, we've all been on it, Dan.
Yeah, I've won the
we've all been
championship.
on the show.
You go on
Dan.
for the Christmas movie and rank it wrong routinely. They did a Tyler Hines, Andrew Walker
Yeah.
one this month. I am drafting Brittany Bristow movies against Brittany's husband Dustin.
Oh man,
in-
dangerous.
in April. I know it's March right now, but I had to watch a movie with Britt Bristow and Dan Jeannotte, and it's a royal boy.
Yeah,
Dan Jeannotte, once again, royal in this movie.
of course.
Dan Jeannotte is, like, we've talked to him. He's wonderful.
He is.
It seems as though the royal movies find him.
Sure.
These are not the only ones he's been in others.
Big royal boy.
Big royal boy. So I want to know if he seeks them out or if he's just willing to do the accent because he's good at it.
Yeah.
And then I have one more, and my other one is they continue to reference the Gullian crown jeweler throughout the movie. Should we call him? No, let's get Ruby Rhinestone. Should we call And
then when Ruby Rhinestone doesn't answer, you call Ruby Robinson.
So my question is, how bad is this crown jeweler?
Oh, he's so bad.
He has
Dude, that ice cube in there is ginormous.
Yeah, you should have
That's
seen it earlier.
hilarious.
the,
That's a giant jewel.
it's a giant jewel.
That
Should we
is-
call the
let's-
crown jeweler?
We
Let's
should call the
Ruby
crown jeweler.
Rhinestone.
How bad is this crown jeweler to be employed by the crown, do nothing because they don't display their crown jewels, but they have a crown jeweler.
Yeah.
And then when the one time they're going to work on their crown jewels, to not get a scene in this movie.
What a gig, though.
What a gig.
Man.
Yeah, kind of the dream gig, but also you really suck at your job.
100%.
Wait until Doge finds out about that. We did everybody. Congratulations to us. It's time for Double Decker of the Week,
kidding.
where we dive deep into the life of a double decker who signed up for BrainWatchMPlus.com. Dan,
She's in the chat right now.
Who do we
Her
have?
name is
Oh,
Katie Boyd.
get a boy.
Katie Boyd.
Katie Boyd. You know, there's a lot of programs out there to help people get running, to get started with running.
Yeah, couch to 5K.
That's one of
Programs to get started with running. Yes.
Yeah, to get you, or even if you're like a current runner and you want to really take it to the next level, lots of programs for that. But Katie
Yeah.
was like, I got a new program for runners here on my mind, and she's putting it into practice. And it's sort of like it targets that primal instinct that we all
Okay.
have inside. You know, she thought, is there anything more motivating than during a workout thinking, am I going to survive? Anything, nothing. There isn't. Spoiler alert, there's nothing. And so she started a little run club that begins with starting line,
Okay.
and you just got to make it.
Is it the Hunger Games?
No, there's a starting line, and
Oh, it's
you
a
just
starting-
gotta. You go to the starting
They start
line.
with a lion.
It's a starting line.
The starting lion.
That's right.
And so a
And-
lion is chasing after you.
That's pretty much. You
How
gotta.
many people have been mauled by the lion?
Oh well, it's it's a private company. She doesn't give out those numbers, which I respect. Katie.
Yeah, it's like
I
Netflix.
respect.
Well, I would
You
hope that the
can't.
lion would be trained to chase but not bite.
I would assume that you've got
That's
to
not quite-
sign a waiver.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. There's a
So many
waiver
waivers,
process. You
disclaimers,
give away.
disclosures.
Basically, It's like, do you want to be?
So the lion is a female? A waiver? A waiver?
Sure. Yeah. It could be a good waiver, and then so there's a starting line. There's
Waiver?
if you do really good, you get to the finish line. which
Okay.
is where it, good luck getting to the finish line. And it's just basically like you're never.
There's a line at the finish line as well.
There's a finish line.
Does
as well.
anyone survive?
It's
Has
it's
anyone
tough.
survived yet?
the numbers we don't
have them.
those. So
Private.
it's just if you're serious about running, this is where you go to Katie's Apex Running Club.
Apex. Yeah, it's Apex Running Club. Of course. What else would it be?
And so you could obviously win and become the Apex runner,
The
but
Apex Runner.
again, we don't know those numbers.
You got to beat a starting line and a finish.
yeah, you got to be a
line.
starting line and get to the finish line.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
So
a real
the finish line is the finish line like hiding.
They're like waiting. They're snoozing, and then they realize, what's that? Some reason to get going here.
All right, fair enough. I like this idea.
I
Not
hate
for
it.
me.
No. Yeah.
Somebody. It's for somebody.
It's for somebody.
David Goggins.
Yeah.
Could be for David Goggins.
Next week, everybody, we're going to be back with some more movies. But what are those movies?
That's a good question.
question.
There's no
Come
way
back.
we would ever be able to find out what those movies were with a simple Google search to find out the 4 movies Hallmark's going to
just-
Thank
give
you,
us.
Dan.
Never.
I appreciate that. We're going to be back on Saturday where I will do the dirty work here and tell you about the 4 movies that are going to be airing on
Do the dirty work.
It's filthy.
It's just a Google
Hallmark
search.
Channel.
What's dirty about it?
in April.
Polishing the crown jewels over there.
Until then, maybe the first wish you a
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray and that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on the show, you can go to deckthehallmark.com or follow us on the socials at Deck the Hallmark. Leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars if you please, and head on over to BrambleJamPlus.com where you will find everything you ever dreamed of. What? Ad-free podcasting, live video watch-alongs, movie chats, the best community on the internet, and so much more.